Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So in tonight's video, we're actually going to go over Bria as her 5-star, and we're going to go over her moves and whether or not I think she's worth it to upgrade. Now, of course, the most important question is
she hot or not?
Well, she's definitely showing a little skin, and let's be honest, the white hair is definitely a plus. I like the way her haircut is. Anyways, as a dark elf and a lance user, as well as one of the Order of Flaret, she's got decent moves. I wouldn't say they're anything amazing here. Now, note that her Valor Chant only increases piercing resistance of all party members by 50% for one turn. Nothing really great, to be honest. I mean, how many piercing enemies are there? Galliard, maybe? And we can take her with a, take him with a large one-win DPS team. So this is the most important move for Bria. Light of Vesta. So you can see it's preemptive, so she's priority over any other move, even the fastest bosses in the games, what I'll show you later. And it can only be done once because it's 150 MP and it only uses up the single charge that she comes with, increasing physical resistance by 40% and regen. Now, the reason for this is that means that all your party that's with her on the front line can take one fatal hit and still remain at 1 HP. Very, very useful, and one of the only few characters that can do that. I think Loquito AS can do that as well. Now, the R Lance is a very niche move as well. I guess if you're running with a whole party of knights, you can use this for increased ability. However, I'm not really sure how useful that would be. So if you have some specifically uses that you know, please let me know in the comments below. As of right now, I can't see that being anything more than just for fun. Now, Dual Stream allows her to at least contribute to a water DPS team. Now, in zone, it obviously will help charge the bar, and even if not, it's still 2 times L attack. Keep in mind that right now I'm only in the high 50s for her, but was enough to unlock all her main abilities. I'm sure that the damage would increase once she gets to level 80 and with some proper Grasta if I decide to put some on her. That being said, I don't think I'd use her for anything more than her main, I guess, specialized move, which is the Light of Vesta. Alright, so I'll show you the board here. You can see her 2 5-star moves that are unlocked here. And bear in mind, it costs 5 chants to unlock her from 4.5 to 5. So I've showed you a video of how to do that. So if you don't know how to do that, feel free to watch that particular quest in order to unlock that. And you will have to have finished all 3 chapters of the newest Holy... sword or 2 Knights side quest. No Grasta for now. So let's take her out for a spin. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So let's see how she handles some slightly tougher mobs. Now bear in mind, she's only level 57 herself, so she's overmatched and outnumbered at 3 to 1. And you can see that her AoE move is not bad. It does do some piercing damage, which is useful against those bats. And here's her Light of Vesta. So not only does it protect her, increasing her physical resistance, it gives her a decent regen, even at this low level. And, it can help her survive some of these battles. Now bear in mind that, unfortunately, it eases up a lot of her NP. And so I guess at level 80, she might be able to pull it off more than once. In this case so far, that's all she got, and she has no other moves left because she literally has no MP. So you can see that when she got hit and it would have dropped her HP below 0, it activated that, so-called last stand move. So that was pretty cool. And note that it doesn't activate until it actually gets brought below 1 HP. So it's not like it would get activated on any single hit, which is actually more useful because can you imagine you just get hit like for 10 HP and it takes away that specialized shielding? Not very useful at all. So you may wonder, what is she like on a water DPS team? Now, first of all, I don't have Yuna AS, and of course Annabelle AS isn't here yet, so we can't establish any water zone with my team. However, I have a very powerful team with Manifest Shani as well as Manifest Claire, and we'll use Bria in this case just to lay a couple of hits to increase the and maintain the AF bar. Now, I realize she is very slow, being that she's much lower in level than they are. That being said, still contributes to the bar anyways. Her damage though is only in the 20,000s compared to those 6 figures that you can get from the manifest weapons, especially Shani as an ultimate water support DPS. And if you haven't caught that video, make sure you watch her gameplay and 5-star review on her. I really think she's one of the best water DPS as well as support in the game. And she's definitely a little bit different from Shiny AS. Okay, so what you really want to see is how does Light of Vesta and Bria handle Ukwaji? Because let's be honest, Ukwaji is one of those that you take a single hit and you usually die. So this is going to be where she shines. And note that I also have Deidre on this Earth DPS team. So you've seen my Earth DPS team already, but we're going to put an underpowered level 62 Deidre with only a level 4 personal weapon. She does have 2 Pain Grastas on her, as well as a 30% Sword Elemental Earth. Okay, so you saw that we cast the, the Vesta, and of course, it doesn't matter who gets hit, but we got Tsubami to get hit, and keep in mind that the turn 2 for Ukwaji is this AoE, which wipes out everybody. Note that even though it would have done 30,000 plus, everyone stays at 1 HP, and of course, once we now establish Earth Zone, it will heal us, a fair bit depending on how many moves we've done for Earth that turn. Now, the third turn is only a percentage-based attack, so it won't bring anyone below, 1 HP or kill them. However, it'll leave us very low, and the fourth turn is a force attack where it does 2,000 HP damage, and you can clearly see that even with the heal, Deidre, being that she started with lower HP because she's a lower level, only level 62, is not going to survive. So we're going to have to try an AF here. Now, usually you would need a full AF, and even then, may not make it to kill Ukwaji, being that he has like over 12 million HP or so. Either way, we're going to try. We're going to use Top T Crush to do some additional hits first, and then we're going to lay the smackdown with multiple hits. Note that we started with using the Blood Cleave in order to, increase Deidre's power. And then we're now doing the 3 hits, laying the physical resistance down as well. So that benefits almost all your team. And look at her hits. Even though she's only level 60 something, she was doing 400,000 times 3. And that's quite a lot for a level 62. And notice she helps benefit her Earth team as well. So, I'll show you more when I do a 5-star review of Deidre, and hopefully that will be tomorrow. But let's be honest, this video is all about Bria and the fact that she allows your strong team to set up, being that you can survive any single attack essentially and leave you at 1 HP. I think that, if you're taking on super bosses and you really have trouble and need a survival, that's great. Like that Fire Raccoon, for example, in Eastern Region Part 2. Otherwise, I don't think she's worth the 5 chance, to be honest. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.